If you're starting a business and you don't know exactly what you need to master, well, I'm going to give you 3 areas you should definitely master if you want to make your business profitable. Hey guys, my name is Hither Mann and I'm here to teach you how to retire rich and early, better than any high-paid job in the world. I do that through Fortune Academy, a company I founded back in 2016, and it's the world's first lifetime education company on the planet. And I love that. Why? Because I believe wealth creation is for life, not just for 3 months, 6 months. It has to be done properly. And one of the areas that I love coaching students on is their businesses. And that is incredibly fun because I don't mind what industry you're in. I just love business. But one thing I have to tell you is that you as a business owner do need to think very differently. I have so many students that are in a 9-to-5 or a contractor or a high paid job or just wanting to be more secure than what COVID has allowed us to feel like at the moment. And they have gone into creating a sideline business. Then the aim is to get that income to replace everything that they've earned through a job or contractor so that they can go full-time in that business and make even more money. However, that will not happen unless you master 3 areas. So if I were you, I would take notes right now with a notepad, pen or paper, whatever you want, but just really write these 3 areas down. It's so important. Number 1, sales. You need to know how to sell. Sounds pretty dumb, but is even more dumb how many people are trying to start a business and have had 0 sales experience. That's a little bit scary because a business is very simple. It is a vehicle that will sell a service or an asset of some sort to an individual or an organization. So very simply, you need to be able to sell the value that you are providing, whether that's a product in a digital form or a physical form or a service. Like, you need to be able to sell it. So many people are scared of selling because they don't want to feel that insecurity of, oh, I don't want to ask for that money. Like, that's the bit I don't like. But they go on and on and on about the great product they have and no one's buying it. So my biggest advice to you guys, if you are a brand new business owner, then you need to master sales. How can you do that? Well, the first thing I would do is just find a commission-only sales role anywhere in the world. Now, the good thing about the digital world we live in, you can be a remote sales commission-only individual for a company, and you can be anywhere in the world. So there's no excuse, but commission-only will really make you work hard because you will only get paid on results rather than most people get a retainer and then they just get lazy. So I really think you should go into that. If you haven't done any sales, you need to get used to the rejection, the follow-up of the leads, to really nurture a lead, to understand the other individual, to understand what is it that they're trying to achieve. You got to listen. Most people don't realize that not everybody wants your product. You need to understand that you've got to create a product that other people want, and that's what you want to set up a business around. So people set up businesses every day and fail miserably within the first year. In fact, 95% is the actual statistic of failure of businesses within the first year. And it will very often come down to having no idea of how to sell a product because they don't know what the other person wants. So trust me, it makes such a difference when you do commission-only sales because it's the most cutthroat environment. You are only going to get paid on results. I would highly recommend that. Do that for 6 months, 12 months, and then go back into your working on your business and you'll see the difference. It will be huge. Number 2, understand marketing. Now, marketing and sales are very linked, and I do agree, but I did say sales is the first area you want to master because I feel it's easier to master. You could just do sales. However, marketing is a whole different concept. You need to really understand how are you going to get your message out. Now, that's where social media comes in. Now, you could do Facebook ads if you wanted to, but even without any paid ads. So I'm going to assume that you haven't got the budget to actually put into advertising, which is a lot of money wasted when you do it wrong. So marketing is best done when you do it organically and for free. So that means you create incredible content. It doesn't have to be loads and loads and loads, but creating a YouTube channel, creating Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, everything that you can think of, TikTok, even nowadays, like that is the fastest growing app on the planet and the social media platform. So I would really consider, depending on your niche target area that you're trying to hit, understand the marketing areas you need to go into and just be organic. Post every day. Just be genuine, just be yourself. I think the best marketing is authenticity. I hate people trying to pretend to be something else. You know, people are going to buy into you. And if you are going to be the face of the brand, that's even better, because I like brands that have a face or a human being behind it, you know, whereas if you're just buying into a name or some flashy looking brand, you know, we live in a very like face-to-face or social media type of world, and we like to see the human being behind it. We like the personality, we like the characteristics. I would really recommend, it's better to be an influencer behind your marketing. Influencer marketing is always a very solid model to go through in this day and age. So I would really recommend you do that. So marketing, of course, will also involve having your website, having some sort of data capture form, having something that allows people to really understand what your product is about and give you their information. So you have to get that from being authentic. So my main message in the marketing is get on every social media platform that you can and be authentic. Don't try and be anything that you're not. Honestly, people will buy into you. That's all they want. If you don't want to be the face of the brand, well, then you've got to really create a message behind the brand that people will feed into. So there's two ways you can do it, but build that emotion behind your brand. And it's so easy if you are the human being behind your brand and your company, then it's very easy to create, and I think you'll enjoy it. Last but not least, your branding. Okay, so now most people spend so much money on fancy logo, fancy website, fancy everything else. Okay, have a nice logo, have a nice website, but don't put all your time and effort into that, because without the sales and the marketing, nobody's going to look at that website, nobody's going to recognize that logo. I think what's more important is putting your branding and your message together. Have a slogan that people, within 5 seconds or even less of seeing your brand, they know what you're about. Now, your brand isn't always a logo. You are part of your brand, but it's how you position yourself, the message you have behind your marketing. Everything is a brand. So you need to be very clear about what you're talking about. And all your social media posts should have that brand message in there. So I hope that all made sense. Now, there's so much I can talk about through this. Right now, this is me just touching the surface. It literally is just like 2% of what I do with my business coaching. But I think these 3 areas for you to look at are so important for you to start. If you're building a business, the time to do it is now. Like, don't waste time thinking about it. Just get out there. Remember, sales, marketing, branding, in that order. Master it in that order and you will do fine. So see you in my other videos. I actually can coach you in all of this plus much more on my Millionaire Mindset program. So click the link below and learn how you can join, and I will see you in one of my training sessions, or I will see you in my other YouTube videos. Don't forget to click like, subscribe to my channel, and you will get so much more information. Comment below about how you found this video, any other suggestions on business and property or anything wealth building that you want me to talk about. If you're watching my YouTube channel for a little while, you'll notice that each of my videos have a different topic to it. I'm covering Forex trading, life coaching, and of course business coaching. So I want to keep those 3 areas really powerful so that you guys really benefit from that. So I'm trying to give you all the building blocks that you can use to really build a financial future that allows you to retire rich and early. So thank you so much for watching. I'm Hither Mann from Fortune Academy. See you in the next video. Bye.